It's really funny how Roxas and Ventus look the same, yet they couldn't be more different from each other personality-wise. This is already very prevalent towards the very beginning of both of their stories. While Roxas is kind of oblivious, cautious, quiet, and keeps to himself more so than not, Ventus is from the very first time we see him happy, funny, kinda naive, and overall less serious compared to Roxas, more similar to Sora if anything. When Ventus is roaming worlds such as Castle of Dreams or Disney Town, he's going around trying to meet some new friends, and when Roxas is going through new worlds, he's exploring them, observing shit, and just wants to be at the clock tower with his friends without caring much about what happens in the worlds where he has his missions. Unlike Ventus, Roxas is also a lot more short-tempered simply due to the fact how he's lived his whole existence. Ventus was kept in a bubble by Ericus. Roxas was on the other hand sent out there to do the dirty work and was used like a tool in the process. This short temperament is particularly seen when interacting with people like Syax, Xemnas, or Diz. Ventus on the other hand is much more laid back and easygoing. Yeah, he can snap, but I literally think the only person that can trigger him that hard is probably Ventus. He really hates that fucker. Roxas, I feel like, is also, for the same reason I talked about just earlier, a lot more cautious and likely won't trust people as easily as Ven, going back to the whole naive thing. But what about their dynamic with their friends? Real quick though, before we get to that, I want to ask you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers, and every single sub counts, and also likes help out too. So with Ventus and his homies, out of the three, Ventus is the youngest one, the goofy kid, and the one that everyone kind of has to look out for so that he doesn't get himself into some bullshit due to his curiosity and happy-go-lucky naive attitude. A little bit like Sora, but probably even more so. Roxas on the other hand is the one looking after his friends. When Shion and Axel fight, he loses it and just screams at him to stop. However, a better example, and my favorite one, is in Cage 3 when he returns. What does he do? He blasts Darth Vader, or Xemnas here, with a giant beam thing so that he has to move in order to not have his head sliced off like a melon. And 4 words is all he needs to get his point across. Comparing this scene to Ventus' scene with Terra and Aqua towards the end of BBS, interestingly enough, this Ven, compared to the one from the beginning, has seen some shit by this point and is willing to die as a means to save his friends. However, my point is in how the two handle this kind of situation where everyone's about to die. Ventus is like, yo, kill me so that y'all don't die. Roxas on the other hand is like, get the fuck out of my way or die on your own. So yeah, I think that it's clear how different these two dudes are, despite looking the same, in how they treat new people that they meet, and how they treat those closest to them, and how they treat people they don't like, and lastly how they handle themselves in life or death situations. Now with that said, I want to thank you for watching this video. Leave your thoughts and opinions on this topic in the comments down below. This is a topic I really enjoy talking about also, so make sure to leave some of your thoughts on it and I'll be sure to read them. Until next video stream, bye bye.